Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. This is a general message for Pisces. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. Pisces, happy birthday. My name's Serenity, and what I'm seeing here right now is somebody here who he's definitely completed a cycle with the World card showing for the first card. That's blocking you right now. Was something could be blocking you from traveling, okay? But some of yous right now have completed a cycle. You're single, you're financially stable, okay? Once you actually complete a cycle in your life, because some of you could have been waiting 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, okay? Because somebody felt like the grass was greener on the other side, somebody felt rejected, somebody didn't feel like contented in the situation, or somebody could have been taking somebody for granted here, okay, and it caused a tower moment. And for somebody right now, some of you could be going through a divorce, a separation, or just feel like the rug's being pulled from underneath your feet. Some of you could have been dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you could have been in some form of codependency, addictions, and it caused a tower moment for somebody here, okay? Now, the first card that did come out for you is the World card here, because it speaks about commitment, getting what you need, cycles, travel for some of you. Someone was trying to date somebody from their background that was unlike your own. You wanted to meet somebody new. Okay, some of you could be that's what you want to do, but it seems like your worlds apart and you've been raised by your family to have different cultures, values, opinions, or experience, where you could be meeting somebody from another country. Okay, for those that are in a relationship or have a potential partner, it's about a fresh start. Some of you want to start together, okay? It seems like your current situation is concluding here, and a new cycle is about to begin for somebody here. Also, there may be some talk about travel here for some of you. If the two of you are not yet a couple, don't stress. Everything's falling perfectly into place when you meet somebody new. But you're going to be completing a cycle here, okay? It seems like you both will do anything for each other here at one point. But for somebody here, like I said, this could be a marriage, okay? Or something that's coming to an end, or a long-term relationship. Because it seems like your culture, your values, your upbringing are too different for your partner or potential partner for somebody. And somebody's feeling rejected. But for somebody needs to know, these things can't be overlooked, okay? Because it affects how the two of you approach a relationship and your family right now, okay? Because it's showing here that the obstacle will disappear once you complete this cycle and detach from people and things that no longer serve you, okay? Some of you could have been in the past made a significant purchase which tied you together as a couple. Either you or your lover once lived with a previous partner and this past relationship didn't work out. Some of you right now though, it seems like if it's not you, then it's your partner. Your home and your place where you spend most of your time seems to be heavily on you and your lover's mind right now. It seems like you and your partner will begin to spend more time together. You'll be thinking about living together soon if you're not already. Some of you could be already living together. But also, what makes you more secure is the fact that you're both comfortable and confident in yourself. You're independent, makes you stronger together, okay? Some of you are thinking about living with a lover, or could have thought about that and could have moved in, but then it ended, okay? Could have been a week, could have been 7 months, 7 years. But for somebody here though, it seems like you and your lover only stay in contact because of a shared commitment or out of convenience. This is not a relationship of passionate love here, Pisces, okay? Somebody here is feeling rejected. But remember, every rejection is God's protection, okay? That's for somebody. Now, for some of you right now, like I said, this is going to be taking place where somebody's been waiting a while, okay? Somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side. Some of you could have only got involved in the relationship in the first place because out of boredom, okay? And somebody's growing tired of the circumstances right now. Seems like your relationship's been stagnant for a while. At one time you thought that it's going to be all fun, you're going to be traveling together, okay? Walking under the moonlight, having adventures. But now all you're getting is reruns of DVDs or watching Netflix on a Friday night, okay? It's not, being with your partner, it's not how you imagine it would be here, okay? Some of you, if you're not already in a relationship and you potential relationship, you see somebody here that you've been wanting to be in a relationship with, but all you're getting is waiting for your text, you're waiting for them to like your post on Facebook. It's not fun, okay? And it causes a tower moment. If it hasn't already taken place, it could be taking place now or is yet to come. Well, a cycle has been completed. Sorry about this. Sorry about that, Pisces. Right now, though, it seems like for somebody right now, it seems like they are in a situation where, although you love and you have some form of feelings towards your partner or they for you, it seems like it's not enough to sustain a long-term serious relationship here, Pisces. Because if your lover has a habit of not being able to stick to anything long-term, this is a warning sign, a red flag to be aware of, okay? It seems like their ability to get easily bored transfers easily into their love life. Perhaps they're afraid of commitment here, Pisces, and this is going to cause a tower moment, okay? Because your feelings, you're not seeing the romance in this adventure as you previously imagined it, especially if you went on a holiday with them. You might even be feeling duped by your lover with the false promises that they made, which you never materialised. Some of you are irritated by your lover right now, okay? And your friends and family, I'm hearing is, they seem to be tired of your constant relationship drama, okay? But there's definitely a situation in your environment which is making you unhappy with your life right now. Just make sure here, Pisces, that you're not driven to a relationship with your partner just because you're unhappy with your life outside of them. You need to love them for the right reasons or your relationship will fizzle out here, okay? That's for somebody. Let's see what other message is going on. Why the situations like this for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, there's definitely been a completing of a cycle. You could have actually got in a situation where you was more focused, okay? Watching to see something, but somebody here was pretending. Fake. Living beyond the means here. Somebody was pretending to be something that there wasn't here, Pisces. This could be you or the person you're dealing with, okay? But for some of you right now, though, the tower that's actually taking place for somebody, it felt like the rug was kind of pulled from beneath your feet right now, okay? For some of you right now, though, it does seem like You're going through a divorce or a separation. And it's through some form of rejection here. But like I said, somebody might have thought the grass was green on the other side. Okay. And then realize it wasn't so green after all. That's for somebody. But for someone though, the relationship's about to end soon. And there's not much you can do about this breakup. It seems like it's inevitable here, okay? Because the Tower here, it either speaks about, it could have happened. Como se. And my condolence for all those who have to go through this. It could have been a parting through death here, okay? Or some of you it was divorce, some of you it was bankruptcy. But whatever it was, it's going to be a shock for somebody here, okay? Because it seems like for somebody here in the past, you did kind of suffered a major shock, which is affecting you right now, presently, okay? Especially you've been waiting a long time, or going through this a long time, okay? Perhaps for some of you, though, you could have, or a particular person I'm speaking to, okay, because somebody needs to hear this. Perhaps you discovered some form of infidelity, or some financial trouble, or another major secret your partner or potential partner was keeping from you. Could also be that you and his partner's been separated for a time as well here. Because I'm seeing, say, somebody here has been waiting a long time here. Because somebody's presently experiencing a breakdown of the relationship with a lover or potential lover. This ending seems quite sudden and somewhat shocking for you, and it seems to have come from nowhere for some of you. But if your relationship's not in ruins here, Pisces, then you or your partner is currently going through the loss of a loved one, a job, a home, a freedom here, okay? For somebody though, you are going through a transition in your love life which will eventually be right for you. They're hard to see now, but one day you'll look back and see that this destruction and hurt made way for something better, okay? It seems like for somebody that you knew, because what was there before has now broken down. If their personality has not changed yet, it's going to change for the worse. Alright? And some of you are focused, okay? You're watching this going down here, okay? Why this cycle had to be completed. Sorry. Yeah. Some of you are watching this go down. Why this cycle had to, wow, 2 minutes. Why this cycle had to be completed here. Because you're seeing things that you needed to start a new beginning, step out in faith after you completed this cycle, okay? Your intuition was kicking in here and telling you, alright? Because you knew here, Pisces, okay, that they had to close this cycle. Because for some of you, you're focusing on your work right now, okay? Some of you could even be getting over this conflict, okay? Some of you could be leaving for somebody else. And for somebody though, somebody is protected after this loss, okay? It's like everything happened for a reason, alright? Because somebody was emotionally unbalanced at some point here. And your intuition was letting you know this, okay? Because somebody here could be not getting their wish in the past. Because somebody now is single and financially stable, but somebody was trying to fake, living beyond the means. Somebody was closed in, trapped in a family situation with blood ties or the inner circle here, okay? Somebody could be wanting to negotiate, bargain or begging here, but somebody's pretending, okay, to be okay. Somebody could have some form of codependency here. Yeah, they definitely got interlude, okay? It could be a pause, timing, it's not right. Because somebody's feeling like a pressure cooker, they're going to rage, ready to explode here, okay? Somebody's definitely having some conflict here. Somebody's feeling defeated. Okay, this could even be your working environment for some of you. Yeah, secrets are coming out here, and it could be going to cause some form of conflict with quite a few people, because there's been a betrayal here. Okay, Pisces, things are off balance. There's no equal give and take. There's also an earth sign here, very materialistic and very insecure, who could be feeling rejected. Okay, this is somebody here who's trying to control you or be a bit of a control freak. Okay, yeah, they've been lying as well, so you're not getting no clarity from this person. When it concerns now, somebody here is enraged and ready to explode here, Pisces. Okay, because somebody's been waiting a long time, alright, for things to grow. Yeah, it's been a tragedy. It was forbidden love. Okay, there's been a betrayal, an ending here. Okay, because somebody here was a third party who was getting involved. Somebody here who's very bitter. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but someone's got no options now, and they're having sleepless nights regarding this. Okay, there's somebody here who's been waiting a long time. Okay, but it seems like this person is now ending up very bitter and could be having very sleepless nights, guilt. Okay, because they're being rejected. But remember, every rejection is God's protection. Somebody here is feeling betrayed, and after getting over some form of conflict. Wow. Because somebody here who's single, the current state is now they're available. Somebody's feeling threatened. They're embarrassed about their appearance. Okay. Yes, they could be having telepathic dreams or telepathic communications or songs they're hearing. But you got a chaser here, it's not pursuit. But this person is toxic, they're unhealthy, okay, especially with this devil showing up here. Okay, now somebody feels threatened or embarrassed now after being rejected, because some of you are deciding to be remaining single, yeah, and financially stable. Yeah, there's a controlful father figure here. Okay, absent baby father. This could be Aries or Taurus. This is somebody here who could have walked away and wants to return now, but they're suppressing their emotions. Okay, this is somebody here who's feeling rejected because somebody here is not open for the new love with this person. Okay, so they're feeling rejected, and this is going to cause a tower moment. Okay, because somebody here could be finding out somebody had some form of unwanted pregnancy. That's the reason why they could be returning. Okay, after rejection. Some of you, it's somebody here who could be walking away to start a new relationship. Okay, this is somebody now who's becoming single. Okay, because there's going to be a tower moment. And for some of you right now, you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. For somebody here, you're going to have a realization, awareness. You're finding out something that's going to come to light here. Okay. And you're going to be done. A cycle has been completed here, Pisces, and it's going to be a lesson learned. Okay. Especially with this tower moment. Because at one point, somebody was in denial, not facing the truth, was being irrational. Okay, now somebody's reasoning here because they still wish the hope, the playing, the yearning, but they're in denial. Okay, somebody could be looking for some form of financial support, but some of you are standing your ground right now. Because once you went within, you got some form of enlightenment here, because something is definitely done with this tower. Yeah, somebody's definitely getting some bad news. Could be some delay in traveling for some of you. Yeah, because things were off balance. There was no equal give and take here. Somebody could have loved somebody more than they loved them. Yeah, fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Things were definitely unequal. No equal give and take. For some of you right now, your intuition was telling you it was a third party and somebody was in denial regarding this relationship. Okay. Somebody's going to be getting some message, and it's going to be the point of it's done. This is completely from a fire sign. Okay, where it feels things were off balance or equal give and take, because this tower moment here If you're already worried that your relationship with this lover or potential was going to crumble to the ground, you're already heartbroken here, Pisces, even devastated over the relationship, even if it hasn't ended yet. That's the reason why you're going to have to reject and start something new, okay? Because even your friends and family already believe your relationship has ended. And if you're not yet in a relationship with the person that you're wanting to know about here, Pisces, then other people are oblivious to the potential relationship existence. But if certain people find out about your budding romance, they'll be shocked or devastated, okay, or who you was with or how you ended up with this person, okay? But everything around you is changing right now, Pisces. It seems as though your life is just moving so fast and evolving so quick. It seems your life's new phase is having an impact on your love life. Perhaps you feel as though you need more support from your friends, your family and your peers. Also, there's someone in you or your lover's life who will take the news of your new relationship very badly. You have to be willing to battle their wrath though when the romance gets serious here, okay? Because once somebody finds out that you're not interested in them or you're moving on strong Aries, because there's been a betrayal, somebody could be having sleepless nights regarding your new beginning here, Pisces, okay? There's only one path which can take you here. You must leave your partner or potential partner suddenly without some explanation here. For some of you right now, you could be just ghost the person. Because there's no getting around the facts, especially with this tower moment, things being unequal, okay? The bad news that's coming towards a fire sign, they're going to have some form of realization here. This is somebody who wants to compromise, okay? But for some of you right now, there is also the possibility that there will be a sudden death of your partner or they'll spend time in prison. But this is not as likely as a breakdown or breakup or a divorce, okay? But Pisces, you need to avoid investing in relationship with people who are not stable. You should not pursue relationship with people whom you know to fly off the handle or cannot handle life, you know. They've got anger management issues, okay? But for somebody though, there is going to be a sudden shock which you cannot even anticipate. It's just around the corner. You may want to prepare yourself, but doing so is impossible. All that you can do right now, Pisces, is wait and see what happens, because something has to end for something new to begin, okay? Some of you could be getting some bad news, and it could be regarding somebody here passing away, okay? Some of you could have lost a partner. My condolences for all those who are going through that. Let's see what other message here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, somebody could be working on getting over some conflict or inner conflict that they experienced after betrayal. Okay, they've been having sleepless nights, some regrets regarding starting a new relationship. But somebody right now is going to experience a tower moment. Yeah, some of you could have been dealing with a twin flame. They're your counterpart in growth, healing, and divine purpose. That's why it feels so intense here, okay? For some of you, you're still standing. Even after the betrayal, even after the sleepless nights, okay? Some of you could have started loving yourself. You didn't let hard times become a breaking point. This is a love that deepens with every test here for some of you, okay? Because some of you gave them a second chance. Yeah, your marriage vows, okay? Forever isn't a fantasy here, it's a shared choice. Marriage is either present, predicted, or deeply desired. For some of you right now, you could be having sleepless nights regarding your marriage because you're going to be ending something to start something new. Some of you are in a same-sex relationship, okay? Some of you are starting to love yourself, okay? Take care of yourself. Yeah, some of you are going to be a power couple when you walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. It seems like you amplify each other's gifts and elevate each other's goals. You're building more than a relationship here, Pisces. You're building an empire, okay? For somebody, though, who could be travelling or getting some news regarding somebody who wants to equal give and take after a divorce or separation. They could be finding out the person was playing games, okay? They got game, but is it real? Keep your eyes open and don't fall for surface level charm here, especially from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or they may even just have this in the chart. But some of you could be going through a honeymoon phase. This is the beginning of a beautiful, euphoric, and full of potential. Let it unfold, but don't ignore the details beneath the romance, okay? Because somebody's got comfortability. This is the kind of connection that doesn't require performing. You can be messy, quiet, soft or strong and still accepted. So some of you are definitely going to be sharing your space, okay? Whether it's moving in or feeling like home in each other's presence. You're aligning at a domestic level. But you realise that somebody was playing games with you previously. Subconsciously you knew this, okay? That's the reason you knew things were off balance. That's why you had to get divorced, walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. Tell me some more regarding this for Pisces. If this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe. Yeah, you have to remove yourself from somebody who was toxic, okay, to go and find a person who was your twin flame. Yeah, you're going to get clarity, truth and intentions and honesty from this person, okay? For somebody here though, you go have an open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. There's going to be loyalty, trusting, reliability and believing here, okay? Yeah, because somebody thought it was hopeless, or somebody's going to end up hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart once you start a new relationship and they see you as a power couple. Yeah, because somebody was distracted, they were sidetracked. There's going to be a change. There's also going to be some delays here for somebody here, because at the bottom there is rejection, and remember, every rejection is God's protection. Somebody's going to feel abandoned, dismissed, because they're carrying some irrational fears here. Because of your new beginning, somebody wants to try again or wants a new direction or start over, but your intuition is telling you here, okay, about a heart thing, or telepathy, or your inner knowing about a twin flame, because somebody wants to apologize. They want forgiveness, they want to return, they want to say they're sorry, okay? This could be somebody that rejected you or you rejected them. Let's see what other message here to say. Hell nah. Let's see. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. For somebody though, I'm hearing though, it seems like for some of you, you could be in a situation here, Pisces, okay, where it's self-cultivation, sustained effort, your emotional recalibration here, and your radical breakthrough taking place, okay? This is the story of building something real, hitting a plateau, confronting dissatisfaction, and then undergoing necessary ruptures that frees you into your next form. So you had to go through all this, okay? Because for somebody here, there was self-sufficiency, mastery, personal sovereignty. This is the phase where you refine your craft there, your identity, your standards, so you're single and financially stable as long as you walk away. It reflects your values, okay? You're going into the will by becoming someone in the will cannot ignore. You're posed, you're capable, you're grounded here, Pisces. And it's telling you here, you keep giving second chances to someone who's on their 9th life here, Pisces. This ain't cat love. If you're forgiving them more than Google auto suggests their name, time to close the tab. Enough's enough here, Pisces, okay? Some of you have been undervaluing your gift or hiding your brilliance. There could have been a fear of you, or stepping in fully into your visibility, or a tendency to isolate yourself. But the work here is claiming your worth and letting your refinement be seen here, Pisces. Build your foundation, okay? Develop mastery. Aim for your independence. And step into visible self-worth. Can't even speak now. It seems like you're not too much here, Pisces. You're emotionally snap-sized. Your garment, honey, If they can't handle all your spice, sauce, and substance, they're not your match. They're a mouthful of bland, okay? Because this is somebody who couldn't even handle you, who betrayed you, okay? He's not your person. He's your unpaid lesson here, Pisces. Some folks come into your life just to show you what you'll never accept again. He's not the one. He's Exhibit A. And some of you have realized that, and you're moving and walking away and rejected this person, okay? Love should feel like solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. You're not a detective. You're not a puzzle master. If it takes that much decoding to figure out if they like you, spoiler, they don't. Okay? That's too much work. Okay? You've been putting in trying to go find and waited years for some of you. You're not overreacting here, Pisces. You're finally reacting to being ignored, dismissed, and gaslit. They told you you're crazy, dramatic, too sensitive. No, babe. You're just finally seeing the nonsense clearly. Congratulations. And that's why some of you are going to be walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. And at the bottom, delete the text, block the number, reclaim your peace. You don't need closure, you need boundaries. You're not missing out on love here, Pisces. You're dodging a migraine. Block, bless, move on. If this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe, because somebody's going to be rejected here, okay? Some of you know who you were going to reject, and some of you are the ones that's going to be rejected, but majority of you will be walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. Any other message here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising? Okay, let's see here what the Shadow Love saying here for Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Something's up in the air. Somebody's not able to make a solid plan. They're very flighty and they're ungrounded. Okay, so you know who you're dealing with, or if it's you, Pisces, because for somebody here, you're dealing with a joker. It's all just a game to them. They're insincere. They're just having fun. Okay, Pisces? Because somebody's got an exit plan. Somebody wants out. That could even be yourself. But they aren't making a move yet. So be prepared for a sudden change here, Pisces. And for someone's going to end up drowning. You're going under and barely keeping things afloat. Somebody might need to ask for help, because someone could be falling apart here. Sinking very fast. Okay? Somebody's on some form of addiction or codependent for somebody. Okay? Yeah. It's bad timing. It's too little too late for this fire sign. The taken, not ready to love again for some of you. You're already taken. It's bad timing, this person turning up. Because at the bottom you do have empty. The truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait to find true happiness here. Okay, so some of you will be waiting or has been waiting for the right one for your twin flame, because you realize you was dealing with a player that was two-timing you and was unfaithful. If this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste. Happy birthday.